Hello and welcome to Cad Chaos. This is episode 1 of the YouTube SolidWorks backplate project. A little bit about this project is that I needed a backplate for the end of my videos to connect different episodes together or related content. So I ended up recording the entire process and breaking it into 3 episodes. This episode is going to be focusing on the video replay. So let's hop to it. Now I start off by creating a square, essentially, that I'm going to extrude, and I make that 16 by 9, which happens to be the same aspect ratio of our videos. It makes it really easy when I get into image editing at the end of the project here. So what I do is I take a 3D sketch there and I align that where I feel the replay button should go. I'm going to use that as an axis for a revolve cut later on in the project. Right now I'm just laying out a bunch of circles, and these are just going to be guidelines for an offset when I'm going to create this arrow, which is coming up right now. I find that an offset here command is going to work perfectly, and then I just connect the dots, and then I start creating a little arrowhead at the end of here. Although I do have some problems using the arrowhead exactly like this. That control line there where the 45-degree mate gives me a lot of problems because I can't ever get it to line up and look just right. I solved this right now and I skipped all the mess that occurred when it wasn't lining up right, and I finally get it to look exactly how I was intending, and it looks nice and clean now. Now I do intend to use a surface here, surface extrude from that sketch I just created. However, I noticed that I have 2 loops and I'd only want 1. So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to trim out that arrowhead, which I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to go up to features immediately after this. And I'm going to do a surface offset extrude. I believe that's what I'm using. Yes. Not an offset, just an extrude through all. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to use a split command to separate the 2 bodies here, so that I can later edit these individual separate from each other. So now I'm doing the revolve part here. I leave a little gap because that coming up to just a point there at the very tip gave me some sort of geometry problem. So that's why you see that 0.202 dimension there. So there you go, I get a little revolve cut. Now I do it all the way around through those 2 bodies. And then I'm going to add a fillet to dress things up. And then I'm going to turn around and come to the back, and I'm going to, now this is where I'm doing the surface offset extrude. I just create a sketch on there, convert it, and then I do extrude, offset from surface. And now I'm going to use the move command on the solid body itself to kind of raise that body up from the backplate itself. Now I find that I need to create this body a little bit thicker, so I just edit that offset extrude I just created. Now I'm going to dress this whole thing up with a bit of a chamfer, and yeah, that looks pretty good. That's a good replay button, so I'm happy with that. And that's the end of episode 1. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe.